In a distant galaxy, the Galactic Council gathered in their massive crystal chamber. Hundreds of alien leaders, each more powerful than the other, looked down at the glowing hologram of Earth. Most of them laughed. "This planet is nothing," said one council member. A tall green-skinned alien with long silver claws. "Just a tiny world with fragile humans. They are weak, peaceful, easy to ignore." The chamber echoed with laughter. Aliens whispered to each other, mocking the humans. No one took Earth seriously. No one, that is, except Commander Zorath. Zorath stood slightly apart, his golden eyes fixed on the hologram. He was an old warrior known for his careful observations, and right now he saw something strange. The readings from Earth's orbit flickered on his monitor. Energy spikes. Massive power. Signals moving in patterns too organized for a peaceful planet. "They are hiding something," Zorath whispered. No one else paid attention. Too much energy. Too controlled. Something is not right. Meanwhile, a mysterious message arrived at the Council's communication hub. The aliens looked at it puzzled. It was small and simple, almost polite, almost friendly. "A neutral invitation from Earth. What is this?" a council member asked. "A peace talk? Are they begging for mercy?" Zorath frowned. "It is not mercy," he said. "It is a signal. We should not ignore it." The council debated. Many laughed, saying humans were weak. "Send no one," they said. "They cannot harm us." Others argued, "Let us visit. Maybe they have something to offer. Or maybe they are a trap. We cannot risk it." Hours passed. Voices grew louder and tempers flared. The council had never agreed on anything this quickly. Earth, this tiny blue planet, had caused more debate than entire star systems before. Finally, the decision was made. Scouts would be sent. Small, fast ships, capable of scanning every corner of Earth's orbit. Aliens would observe, but they would not attack, at least not yet. Zorath was assigned to lead the mission. He prepared his ship carefully, checking every system, every scanner, every weapon. But deep down, he did not feel confident. Something about Earth was different. As the scouts left the council chamber, the human's message remained on the screens. It was simple. No threats. No demands. Just a line of symbols, strange and precise. "What does it mean?" one scout asked nervously. "No one knows," Zorath said. "But it is deliberate. Someone wants us to see it, and maybe someone wants us to underestimate them." The scouts jumped into hyperdrive, leaving the council's galaxy behind. Stars blurred past their windows. A river of light stretching across the void. Zorath studied Earth's signals carefully. Each reading told a story of technology far beyond what humans should have. And then, just as they reached Earth's orbit, something strange happened. The sensors blinked. An invisible field surrounded the planet. A shield, or some kind of hidden energy? Zorath's eyes widened. The readings were unlike anything in the galaxy. "Commander," one scout shouted, pointing at the monitor, "we're seeing interference. Something is blocking our scans." "The planet. It's hiding itself," Zorath nodded slowly. "So it is true," he whispered. "Humans are not as weak as we thought. They are hiding. More than kindness. Much more." The scouts tried to get closer, but every movement was met with subtle resistance. No attacks, no alarms, only a faint, almost invisible barrier that made their instruments fail. "Prepare for caution," Zorath ordered. "Observe everything. Do not make the first move. This planet, it is not what it seems." The aliens in the council, far away, could not see what Zorath was discovering. They still believed humans were harmless, weak, and peaceful. But Zorath felt a chill. He had faced the strongest warriors in the galaxy. Yet Earth's secrets gave him fear he had never known. The scouts moved carefully, scanning the planet from a distance. Shadows shifted in strange patterns across the surface. Lights flickered in cities that seemed smaller than they really were. Every reading, every signal told the same story. Humans were hiding. Humans were watching. Humans were ready. And then a faint pulse of energy shot out from Earth. Not aggressive, not harmful, but enough to make Zorath step back from the console. The pulse whispered a warning. "We know you are here." Zorath's eyes narrowed. "This is not a peace planet," he said quietly. "This is a war waiting to happen. But they will not start it, not yet. They will make us see what they want us to see." The scouts continued their orbit, observing, recording, and wondering. Something powerful, something hidden was waiting for the council, and for all the galaxy to notice. And far away in the council chamber, laughter echoed. No one suspected that the humans were already preparing. No one suspected that Earth's kindness was only a mask. The unexpected war had not begun yet. But its shadow stretched across the stars, and soon, every alien in the galaxy would see that humans were hiding, far more than anyone had ever imagined. The alien scouts drifted into Earth's orbit, expecting to see weakness. They thought the humans would panic or perhaps surrender. But what they found instead was silence, no fleets of ships, no orbital weapons, no huge cities lighting up the night. Only a quiet blue planet, calm and unassuming. The aliens whispered among themselves, puzzled. "This is too easy," said one scout. His voice crackled in the communication channel. "Where are their defenses? Where is their fleet?" Zorath frowned. He had felt the strange energy readings earlier. Now seeing Earth from orbit, the silence made him uneasy. "Too perfect, too calm. Do not be fooled," he said. "They are hiding something. Watch carefully. Observe everything." The scouts split into groups, scanning the planet from different angles. Sensors swept the surface, mapping the terrain, cities, forests, and oceans. But the readings were strange. Energy signals were scattered, moving in ways that made no sense. Some signals appeared deep underground, others in isolated mountains. Nothing on the surface showed activity, but the instruments recorded massive power. "They are hiding more than we expected," Zorath muttered. "Every system here is shielded. Every signal is encrypted. This is not ordinary." Suddenly, one scout's monitor flickered. Something small and fast moved across the planet's surface, almost invisible to the sensors. It wasn't a drone. It wasn't a normal vehicle. Something intelligent controlled it. "What is that?" another scout asked, eyes wide. Zorath leaned closer. "Humans," he said. "They are watching us. They know we are here." The council back home had warned the scouts not to interfere, observation only. But the scouts wanted to understand. How could a peaceful planet produce such strange energy? How could humans hide something so large and organized? As the scouts adjusted their sensors, another strange phenomenon appeared. Shadows moved in patterns that should have been impossible. Lights flickered briefly, as if something or someone was controlling them from below. "They are not just hiding," Zorath said. "They are testing us. They want us to see, but only a little." The scouts tried to scan deeper. Instruments failed. The energy readings became unstable, jumping from one location to another. Every attempt to get a clear picture was blocked. "Commander," one scout said nervously, "the planet, it's like it's alive. The readings. They are changing every second. Something is reacting to us." Zorath nodded slowly. "Exactly. They are hiding, yes, but they are also controlling what we see. Every signal, every pulse, it is deliberate." For hours, the scouts circled Earth. They observed humans on the surface only indirectly, through small cities, scattered vehicles, and tiny flashes of light. Nothing aggressive, nothing threatening. Yet everything suggested readiness. At one point, a scout detected movement beneath the ocean. Massive structures glowing faintly, too large for any ordinary human construction. The energy there was organized, deliberate, dangerous, but still concealed. "Commander," the scout whispered, "are humans really peaceful? Or are they waiting for something?" Zorath's eyes narrowed. "They are waiting, but not for us to attack. They are patient. They watch. They calculate. And when the time comes," he paused, "we will see what they are truly capable of." Suddenly, a signal reached the scouts. Not from their sensors, not from the council, but a faint pulse from Earth itself. It was subtle, almost polite. But every scout felt it. A quiet warning, a reminder that they were being observed. "They know we are here," Zorath said quietly. "And this planet, it is not as simple as it seems. Every friendly gesture, every quiet city, it is part of the game. They are hiding everything that could matter in a war." The scouts reported back to the council, but their message sounded like a joke to those back home. "Humans are peaceful," the council laughed. "There is no reason for concern." Zorath remained silent. He had seen what the council could not. Humans were patient, clever, and prepared. They were not weak, and they were not naive. Every calm moment, every silence, it was deliberate. As the scouts continued their orbit, a small human ship suddenly appeared. It was tiny, almost invisible against Earth's light. It moved quickly, silently, weaving between mountains and forests. The scouts tried to follow, but instruments failed. What is that?" one scout shouted. Zorath's voice was calm but tense. "This is why they are dangerous. This is why we underestimated them. They are not only hiding, they are watching us, testing us, and they are ready for anything we might do. The scouts fell silent, each of them feeling an unfamiliar chill. No attacks, no threats, just observation. But the feeling of being tested, of being watched, was stronger than... The scouts continued their orbit around Earth, unable to shake the feeling that the planet was alive with secrets. Every reading, every signal told the same story. Humans were hiding something far beyond what the Council had ever imagined. Zorath studied the monitors. Massive energy readings flashed across different points of the planet. Some came from mountains, some from deep underground, and some from the oceans. Every structure was invisible from orbit, yet the power signatures were unmistakable. They are stronger than we thought, Zorath said quietly to himself. Much stronger. The scouts tried to scan one of the underground facilities. The instruments failed instantly. Energy spikes shot through the sensors, almost like the planet was rejecting their presence. Every time they thought they had a clear reading, it vanished. They are hiding more than we can see, a scout whispered. It's impossible to measure this much power. Zorath nodded. This is why humans are dangerous. They pretend to be small, quiet, and weak. But everything we see suggests careful planning. They are patient, intelligent, and ready. On the surface, humans moved with precision. Small ships and vehicles moved silently, almost invisible, coordinating in ways the scouts could barely detect. It was not chaos. It was organization, strategy. Every action, no matter how small, was controlled. They are observing us, said another scout, pointing to subtle patterns in the signals. Every step we take, every movement we make, they know. Zorath's eyes narrowed. And they are letting us see only what they want. Every calm moment is a message. Every silence is a warning. They are showing restraint, but it is not weakness. Suddenly, one of the scouts detected a brief flare of light from a facility deep beneath the ocean. It was small, almost insignificant, but the energy readings were enormous. Enough power to destroy a medium-sized fleet, the sensors calculated, but not used yet. They have weapons, Zorath whispered, but they do not fire them. Not yet, they are waiting. For what I do not know. A human vessel moved along the coast. Small, fast, nearly invisible. The scouts tried to follow it, but the instruments glitched. The ship was not attacking, not communicating, only observing. Every movement seemed deliberate. They are testing us, Zorath said. Every scan, every observation. They are learning about us as much as we are learning about them, and they are far ahead of what anyone expected. The scouts sent reports back to the Council, but the leaders laughed. Humans are peaceful, they said. There is no need for concern. Observation only. Do not make trouble. Zorath felt a chill. He had faced the deadliest fleets in the galaxy. But Earth's hidden power was different. It was patient, controlled, and dangerous. Not in aggression, but in knowledge and preparation. Hours passed, and the scouts noticed something else. The energy signatures were shifting, almost like a heartbeat. Structures underground, under the ocean, and inside mountains were moving, reconfiguring, hiding, or appearing elsewhere. What is happening? A scout asked nervously. Are they alive? Zorath shook his head. Not alive, but they control everything. Every building, every vehicle, every signal. It obeys their will. They are smarter than anyone in the galaxy thinks. They are a single mind of strategy and patience. Then a signal pulsed from the planet's surface, subtle, almost polite. It was not aggressive. But the scouts felt it, an invisible warning. We know you are here, it seemed to say. Do not test us. Yet, Zorath stared at the pulse. This is why humans are dangerous, he said. They do not need to fight. They only need to show their strength at the right time. And that time may come sooner than we expect. One scout asked, Commander, if they are this powerful, why are they pretending to be peaceful? Zorath's eyes narrowed. Because patience is their weapon. They hide their true strength. They wait, they observe. And when the galaxy finally underestimates them, the result will be catastrophic for anyone who dares attack. Another pulse appeared, this time brighter, slightly stronger. The scouts' instruments flashed wildly. It was as if the planet itself was alive, aware of their every move. They are not weak, Zorath said again. They are not naive. Every friendly gesture, every silent city, every calm moment, it is a mask. A mask hiding the full extent of their power. They have been preparing for this, for a long time. The scouts realized something else. Humans were not just powerful, they were strategic. Every energy spike, every hidden facility, every pulse of light, and every small ship was part of a network. A network designed to control, defend, and perhaps even destroy, but only when humans decided it was necessary. Zorath reported back to the council once more. "They are more than peaceful," he said. "They are not only hiding weapons, they are hiding knowledge, patience, and preparation. We cannot attack, not yet. They are waiting, watching, and learning, and we do not know what they will do." The council laughed again. "They are humans. They are weak. Observation only. No need to worry." Zorath turned away from the console. He did not laugh. He had seen the truth. Humans were hiding more than kindness. They were hiding strength, strategy, and patience beyond anything the galaxy had ever seen. And far below the surface of Earth, hidden in mountains, oceans, and underground facilities, humans continued their silent preparations, waiting, watching, calculating. The hidden power of Earth was no longer a secret to the scouts, and soon the galaxy would learn. Humans were far more dangerous than anyone had ever imagined. The council had grown impatient. Back in their massive crystal chamber, alien leaders argued and laughed. Many still believed humans were weak, a peaceful planet with no ability to harm anyone. But Commander Zorath had seen enough to know the truth. Earth was far more dangerous than anyone realized. "Send them a message," one alien demanded. "Tell them we are watching. Let us see what they really have." Zorath hesitated. "No," he said quietly. "We do not need to provoke them. They are already aware of us. Every scan, every orbit we have made. They have seen it all. We are being tested, not the other way around." Meanwhile, on Earth, humans were preparing. Cities remained calm. Daily life continued, but beneath the surface, massive networks of technology hummed with quiet power. Every energy signature, every hidden facility, every small ship moving in the oceans and mountains was part of a grand design. And then, the humans made their move. A message reached Zorath and the scouts. It was simple, polite, almost like an invitation, a demonstration of peaceful technology. The council interpreted it differently. Many assumed humans were begging for cooperation or surrender, but Zorath felt the tension behind it. "They want us to come closer," he said, "and they want to show us something. But it is not what we think. This is a test, and every part of it is deliberate." The scouts approached the designated coordinates. From orbit, the planet still appeared quiet. No massive fleets, no flashing weapons. Only small ships moved in intricate patterns across the oceans, mountains, and forests. They moved with precision as if part of a giant machine. Zorath studied the formations. "Every movement," he said, "is controlled. Every signal, every small action, it is all part of a single plan. They are teaching us without showing their full power." The humans activated their demonstration. Small devices floated above cities, glowing faintly. Energy shields appeared over remote areas, invisible to the naked eye but measurable by the scouts' sensors. And tiny drones moved in precise formations, scanning, observing, and reacting to every alien movement. The scouts attempted to follow the drones, but instruments glitched. The ship's systems responded too quickly, too intelligently. It was not aggression, they were not attacking, but every step was measured, calculated, and controlled. "They are showing us restraint," Zorath whispered. "They are powerful, but they choose to demonstrate only part of it. Everything else is hidden." Back on Earth, humans watched the scouts carefully. Every ship's position, every energy spike, every signal they emitted was noted, analyzed, and logged. The humans did not panic. They did not attack. They only observed. And in their calm, the aliens sensed something terrifying. Patience. "Why would they hold back?" one scout asked nervously. "They could destroy us right now." Zorath shook his head. "Because they do not need to. Their strength is not in destruction. It is in knowledge, in control, in strategy. They are waiting for the right moment, and we are giving it to them." The demonstration continued. Humans moved large energy fields above the oceans, creating invisible barriers that blocked scans and signals. Small devices on mountains and in forests blinked in patterns too precise to be random. The scouts realized these were not simple weapons or shields. They were part of a network, a web of hidden power controlling everything on the planet. And then, a small human ship approached one of the scouts. It moved silently, weaving between orbital debris and disappeared before the aliens could react. Sensors failed. No trace remained. "They are watching us," Zorath said quietly. "Every movement we make is being recorded. Every signal, every reaction. They are learning about us. And they are ready for anything we might try." The council at home remained unaware of the full extent of what was happening. They laughed, mocked, and underestimated Earth. "They are humans," one alien sneered. "They are peaceful. Observation only. No need to worry." But Zorath knew better. He had seen the hidden power, the careful preparation, and the subtle warnings. Humans were not... The council had no idea what they were about to face. Far across the galaxy, alien leaders continued their debates, mocking Earth's supposed weakness. But Commander Zorath, observing the planet closely from orbit, could not join in the laughter. Humans were preparing, not with weapons blazing, not with fleets of warships, but with quiet, precise coordination. Every facility, every ship, every energy field was ready, and all of it was hidden, carefully masked beneath the calm surface of the planet. "They are far stronger than anyone imagined," Zorath whispered to his scouts. "Not just technology. Strategy, intelligence, patience. Everything is working together, and they are waiting for the right moment." The scouts watched as small human vessels moved silently across the oceans, weaving between mountains, forests, and cities. They were almost invisible, yet they moved with purpose, observing every alien ship in orbit. "They are monitoring us," said a scout nervously. "Every movement we make, every signal we send." "They know," Zorath nodded. "They are not attacking, not yet. But they are learning, calculating. Every gesture we make tells them more about us, and they are ready for anything." Then subtle changes began to appear. Energy readings on the surface of Earth grew stronger. Small pulses of light flickered in cities and mountains, invisible to the naked eye but visible on alien sensors. Hidden facilities deep underground and beneath the oceans became active. Energy networks aligned, almost like the planet itself was preparing for something. "They are organizing everything," Zorath said quietly. "Every facility, every drone, every small ship. It is all connected. They are not just hiding their strength, they are controlling it." One scout detected a tiny pulse of energy, just enough to make the instruments flicker. "Commander," the scout said, voice tense, "it could destroy a fleet, but they are not using it." Zorath's golden eyes narrowed. "They do not need to. This is about patience. This is about teaching us a lesson without lifting a finger. They are showing restraint, but do not mistake it for weakness." On Earth, humans continued their silent preparations. They moved only what was necessary to reveal a hint of their abilities. Tiny ships danced across the oceans. Small pulses of energy shifted across mountains, and subtle signals reached orbit, testing the alien sensors and intelligence. The aliens began to realize something terrifying. Earth was not just advanced, it was precise. Every movement, every energy spike, every small device was part of a network of control that extended across the entire planet. Humans could see everything, know everything, and react instantly. "They are in control of everything," a scout whispered, fear creeping into his voice. "They could strike anywhere, at any time." Zorath nodded. "And yet they do not. Because they are patient. They are waiting for the moment that matters. And when that moment comes, the galaxy will see what humans are truly capable of." Suddenly, a large energy surge lit up the sensors. It was brief, controlled, and harmless, but it was enough to demonstrate the sheer scale of power humans had hidden beneath their calm exterior. "They could destroy us if they wanted," one scout said, voice shaking. "And they didn't even try." Zorath's expression remained serious. "That is the lesson. Strength is not always shown in attack. Strategy is more dangerous. Observation, patience, and preparation. That is their power. And the Council has underestimated them." Back at the Council, alien leaders continued to argue, oblivious to the truth. They assumed Earth was harmless, weak, and peaceful. But Zorath knew better. He had seen the hidden power. He had seen the patience, intelligence, and restraint. "They are not just hiding weapons," he said quietly. "They are hiding knowledge, skill, and strategy beyond anything we have encountered. And every calm gesture, every silence, it is deliberate. They are shaping the galaxy in ways we cannot predict." The scouts continued to orbit, recording, observing, and marveling at the humans' careful preparation. Every structure, every pulse of energy, every movement of a small ship was part of a plan far beyond alien understanding. Then, a small human vessel emerged from behind a mountain range. It was nearly invisible but moved with purpose, weaving between satellites and orbital debris, disappearing before the aliens could track it. Another subtle warning, a reminder that humans were always one step ahead. Zorath stared at the planet below, feeling a mixture of awe and fear. "They are hiding more than kindness," he said. "They are hiding everything: knowledge, power, strategy. And they have been preparing for this day for a long time." The alien scouts realized the gravity of their mistake. Every laugh, every mockery, every assumption the Council had made about humans was wrong. Earth was not weak. Earth was patient. Earth was controlled. And when humans finally decided to reveal their strength, no alien in the galaxy would be ready. For the first time, the Council's supposed peaceful humans became terrifying. Not because they attacked, but because they had the power to strike, and they knew how to use it perfectly. Zorath turned to his scouts. "Report everything. Tell the Council we cannot underestimate Earth. Tell them the time of mockery is over. The humans are hiding more than kindness, and one day they will show us what they are truly capable of." The planet below remained calm, peaceful, almost innocent. But the hidden power beneath the surface, the network of control, and the subtle energy signals told a different story. Earth was ready. The galaxy had no idea what was coming, and far away in their crystal chamber, the Council laughed one last time, unaware that the humans they dismissed as weak were already shaping the fate of the galaxy. The revelation was complete. Earth was not a simple, peaceful planet. It was a hidden fortress of intelligence, patience, and power, and the day the aliens realized this, the galaxy began to shift forever. The Council was finally forced to take Zorath seriously. Reports from the scouts painted a chilling picture. Earth was not weak. Humans were patient, intelligent, and hiding strength beyond comprehension. Still, many members laughed, refusing to believe it. "They are humans," one alien sneered. "They are peaceful. Observation only. We do not need to worry." Zorath's golden eyes burned with frustration. "You do not understand," he said. "Every calm gesture, every silent city, every invisible energy pulse. It is deliberate. They are stronger than we imagined, and if we push them, there is no telling what they will do." Far from the Council, Earth remained calm. Life continued on the surface as if nothing had happened. Children played in parks. Ships moved silently over oceans, and cities twinkled like tiny jewels in the night. But beneath the calm, the hidden networks of humans were alive, prepared, and observing every alien move. Humans had already tested the alien fleets in orbit. They had shown restraint, subtle warning signals, and precise control over every hidden facility. And yet the Council still underestimated them. Zorath watched the scouts' monitors. A small human vessel appeared above the ocean, nearly invisible. It moved with careful precision, weaving between orbital debris and satellites. The aliens tried to track it, but the instruments failed. "They know everything," Zorath whispered. "Every movement we make, every signal we send, they are aware. And they are ready for anything." Then, a subtle energy pulse lit up the sensors. It was controlled, harmless, but unmistakably powerful. It was a message, not an attack. The humans were showing the Council, "We have power, but we will not strike without cause." One scout turned to Zorath, voice trembling. "Commander, they could destroy the fleet in minutes." "Why haven't they?" Zorath's expression was serious. "Because they are patient. They do not need to fight. Their strength is in restraint, observation, and strategy. They are teaching us a lesson, and we are learning too slowly." The Council debated, divided between fear and pride. Some wanted to retreat, others wanted war. The thought of attacking Earth terrified them, but no one wanted to admit that humans had outsmarted them. "Prepare the fleet," one alien demanded. "We will show them our power. We cannot let them think they are equal to us." Zorath shook his head. "No, that is exactly what they want. If we strike first, we prove them right. They will respond, and the results will be catastrophic." The Council was silent. Zorath could feel the fear that had begun to creep in. For the first time, the leaders realized they had misjudged humans entirely. On Earth, the humans watched carefully. They did not attack. They did not show their full power. Every signal, every energy pulse, every movement of their hidden fleets was deliberate. They were prepared to defend, but they wanted the aliens to choose, to test them, to force them to reveal their intentions. Zorath studied the monitors as the alien leaders argued. "They are waiting," he said, "waiting for us to make a choice. They have already won, without firing a single weapon." Then a subtle shift occurred. A massive network of energy fields across the planet's surface and underground structures aligned. Tiny drones moved in perfect formation, mapping the alien fleet's sensors. Every calculation was precise, every hidden weapon ready. "It is like the planet itself is alive," one scout whispered. "And it knows exactly what we are doing." Zorath nodded slowly. "They are in control. They have the knowledge, the patience, and the strength. And now the Council must decide. Do we attack, or do we accept the truth?" The debate in the Council grew heated. Many aliens were proud and arrogant, refusing to bow to humans they had considered weak. Others were terrified. The